Guys, I think we got a pretty good yard sale haul yesterday. So I was driving home from the car show, actually. That's why I got my bikes in the bag. And I saw a yard sale on the side of the road. It's a pretty big one. And, I'm always the one looking for like stuff like this. Like, I'm looking for tools, I'm looking for old bikes, car parts, stuff like that. Usually they're never there. But this one, surprisingly, actually had some pretty good stuff. So starting off, I saw $10 for this box. And I mean, it is all metal. There's not a single piece of plastic on there. All of the latches work, and we got some pretty cool craftsmanship as well. And this is, from the research I've done, I think it's Simonson Metal Products, which is, everything's made here, and they're considered to be like a metal tool slash tackle box. And the guy who bought it said he kind of just made it into like a junk, box kind of deal. But I was just like, for $10 actually, a lot of these screws are kind of worth it. A lot of this stuff's really old too, actually. Like, I think it's Ace Hardware, 69 cents. A lot of cool like nuts and bolts, some random like wiring stuff. So I don't know, in my mind, I was like, I think there's easily well over $10 with the stuff inside the box, like easily. And I haven't even really gone through it, but you can tell that everything in here is pretty ancient. And then he was like, I never put this stuff out for sale, but if you want to come look at it, because you kind of get the vibe I like tools. So I got basically everything you see here. I think the total was, let's see, $12 because I got a pair of pliers with it, and then I think I paid 20. So $32, 32 bucks. Yeah, there we go. So for $22, we got some Blackhawk pliers or channel locks, and USA made. Probably not super old. I mean, they're definitely well over 30 years old, I'd say. These are pretty cool. This is Sears, but Sears Japan. I don't really know how often they got stuff imported from Japan, but pretty cool. It's not Craftsman, it's Sears, and it's Japanese, so cool. I don't think these are anything special. I couldn't find like a marksmanship name on them or anything. Now, these are sick. Snap-on points gap, and let's see, point gapper. Normally I just use feeler gauges, but yeah, check it out. We actually have the Snap-on logo and everything there, so that's pretty cool. And those are worth decent money. It's pretty crazy to see like all this stuff at a yard sale is pretty cheap, but on eBay, if you sell everything individually, you're gonna get a lot. I think this is C&R. Now you can tell that these are very old. I don't know, you can just tell. Like, I have a good amount of tools like that actually that are like, as old as like 30s, 40s. Pretty cool ratcheting from KD, probably like vintage but not super old. I think these are Craftsman. Yeah, really old Craftsman. And then this last one, it might also be No Name. Actually, no, it is. Let's see, New Britain, I